whilst here at the NEC, we thought we'd have a look and try and find a like-for-like replacement, but not replacement, for herb. So what I mean by that is we have a Chausson
717.
on a 2016 plate,
Yes.
and we wanted to find what the newest version of herb would look like, and we found it. So we're going to do a show round of herb, and then we're going to do a show round of this new one, because no one's seen round herb properly yet. Come along, have a look.
Today we're sitting in Herb, and Herb is a 2015 Chausson Welcome GA 717.
So we're going to show you what herb has to offer.
We'll start in the cab. It's based on the Fiat Ducato chassis, which I believe is the same as a Boxer or a Relay. It has an inbuilt entertainment system and, importantly for us, an air conditioner unit. Otherwise, things are pretty much the same. Let's begin with a walk around tour. Both of the front seats are captain's chairs and they swivel around to extend the lounge area.
And both of them have two arms. So not just one in the middle, they also have one on the outside as well.
Handy when it's in a swiveled around position, isn't it?
It is. I like to have two armrests to lean on.
Towards the middle of the van, here's the dinette area with a table that pulls out and moves backwards and forwards, with seating for perhaps one or two people at the dinette. The dinette area also contains two seats which are belted, suitable for carrying two passengers. Here's the bench seat for additional seating, and above our head is a drop-down bed. Now I'm quickly going to operate the mechanism of that and show you what that looks like.
Double bed with side nets, curtains, reading light, and of course a ladder to get you up and down.
We've never used this bed, it doesn't quite meet our needs. We'll now have a look at the kitchen area. 3-burner gas hob and a sink. Now there is no extractor fan, but the window opens to let out some of the cooking fumes. Down below we have a combination grill and oven, cutlery drawer, and a couple of extra drawers, and a rack for putting those kitchen essentials in. There's a nice amount of over cab storage, as well as these two cupboards in the dinette area. Behind me is the Truma control panel, plus the van controls, a mirror and a grab rail with some LEDs in it. A tall fridge freezer. It's quite a nice size, and a nice size fridge as well. Here in the bathroom, a shower, a Thetford toilet, and a basin. Plenty of storage space in here, including that little cupboard up there. So we have a towel rail next to the toilet, and a coat hanger as well. And inside the shower at the top, a towel rail and an additional drop-down towel rail. We found that to be quite useful for drying two towels. Above the fridge is the television bracket. At the moment we've got our Avtex television and soundbar in it. Cupboard, and that's where the internet router is. A further cupboard. It was handy to note that these cupboards, as Herb arrived with us, had some lights built into these rails. That was quite a handy feature. So this is quite a spacious cupboard over here. And I've done a bit of modification and put a light in the top of this cupboard myself. Twin single bed layout at the back of the van. And this pulls out and makes a large double bed. Just be careful about your head on the cupboard over there. We have a light on either side, which has a USB socket. And on each side of the stop shelf, a further USB socket. Large cupboard on each side of the bed at the foot end, and the extractor fan sits on the bedroom roof. Two storage bins are located under each bed. Lots more storage space under the bed over here. This is an enormous space. And on the other side, a similar cupboard, but it's slightly less generous. Unusually, this van contains a Truma D6E diesel heater. So for off-grid heating, it's going to take diesel from the main fuel tank instead of burning precious LPG gas. That's worked quite well for us. There is a USB socket up here, which I believe is a factory fitment, and each side of the cab has these 4 LED lights. Quite a nice roof light over the cab. In this video, we're going to be contrasting it to the new model of Chausson, which is the 777 that we had a look at recently at the Birmingham NEC. And what did we think of the new 777?
Yes, it was very nice. There were some new features that we really liked. We've pointed those out in the video that we did looking at the new one. I think it's always interesting to compare an older van with its newer kind of updated version to see if any of the things that you don't necessarily like have been changed, whether it's kind of a general thing and they've had feedback and they've changed anything, and see what's new and innovative.
Here's a look at Herb from the outside. The 717 contains a lot of outside storage, and we found this to be very advantageous. Herb is a very, very pretty looking van, and we like the look of him a lot. And here is the 777. Definitely a Chausson, but definitely an improvement on the 717, and we think it looks even better. The first big difference is that this is yet another van that's based on a Ford chassis. It's also an automatic. I'm in the bedroom. It's got quite a different feel to Herb. The step up that I've just done is not so much, but the step down through the bathroom, which is in a slightly different layout, these steps are a little bit steeper down here. The bed layout is similar. We have twin singles that make up into a very large double bed by pulling out the middle section. The amount of cupboard space has improved, but we've lost some bare shelves. That's all right. The cupboards are still useful. There still is the extraction fan in the roof, which is the same as in Herb. The midsection of the vehicle contains the bathroom, which is now split. Over here is the shower, and over there is the wash basin and toilet. That's quite a lot different to how Herb is. The fridge? I think the fridge is a little bit narrower, but not seriously so. The television bracket is exactly the same.
So I'm going to tell you what my personal preferences are to this van to Herb. And the first one is here in the dinette area. Very spacious. We haven't got that seat that sticks out this way. And the table. I love this table. I love the space. Really, really liking this. I would sit and use these seats. In Herb, I won't use this seat because I find it very uncomfortable. This is definitely a very usable space.
The dogs won't let you sit on that seat anyway.
Well, there is that. The other thing I like is the shower. In Herb, we have a TARDIS kind of shower. This one, we have a nice square shower with screens. Herb shower is plenty spacious enough, and this one looks super spacious too. Loving the colours. I do like grey. The one thing that I don't like in this motorhome, and that I don't like in Herb, are these god-awful neck curtains. I think they're horrible. If I could work out something nice to change it to,
I think somebody of Kaz's talent should be able to do that quite easily. I'm noticing something that this van doesn't have that Herb does, and for me is better. Look, lots of space above my head.
Oh,
No.
there's no drop-down bed.
Excellent.
Which for us is brilliant. We wouldn't use a drop-down bed. We only need to ever sleep two people. We only ever need to travel two people. So a drop-down bed for us is just a weight that we're carrying around that we don't need. So yes, that's nice to see that there is one. And for me, an automatic. Always nicer to drive an automatic.
Integrated sat-nav. I'm sure it supports CarPlay and Android Auto. Everything reasonable does these days. These seats do make up into travelling seats.
Two towel rail. So in Herb, our bathroom is all in one, whereas here it's separate bathroom, separate toilet. And I was looking for the second towel rail in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, that's a shame they've only got one. No, they've got two. They have one in the bath, in the actual shower room, and there's one in the toilet as well.
Perfect. I do see that we have exactly the same control panel.
In here, we have two gas ring and one electric ring. And also, I see they've done away with those silly little flip-out guards. We've got flip-out guards in Herb,
Yes.
which keep breaking.
Yes.
So you've got a nice splashback with the glass here. There's a splashback along here. Nice, like it. Have they installed an extraction fan? Would I swap Herb for this van? Yes, in a heartbeat. I love the fact that there's a door that closes off the bedroom, bathroom area to your living area.
What does Herb have?
He has a brown curtain, but it's not this far forward. It's further back. It would be there.
To me, it looks like there are two doors. Is there another one? Okay.
So what I like about this van is we have a partitioning door rather than a curtain. We have a curtain in our van, but you can close it off even further with this door as well. Nice to separate off and have a bit of privacy. If you've got friends in and you're entertaining, they don't necessarily want to see your bathroom or your bedroom. Also, it looks like it's easier to get in and out of bed in here. The bed seems to be a lot lower, which is nice.
Some time has passed since we were at the NEC, and here we are this morning standing in front of Herb. We've had some time to go away in Herb, and we've also had some time to reflect on the 777 that we saw at the show.
So whilst I said that I would prefer the 777 to Herb, and that's still the case, when it comes to the right van for us, we have decided, mainly I have decided, that neither are suitable for us or for our needs.
We're not taking anything away from that 777. It was a beautiful van, and I'm sure it would suit a lot of people very well, but I guess we don't fit into that. It doesn't suit us.
So Herb has been traded in and is imminently on his way. And to see what we swap him for, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and click the notifications bell so that you'll be notified when our next video is out. So keep watching.
Bye.
Bye.